Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and good day, Mr. Vishal. My name is Nelson Waziri, and I'll be here making a presentation about my personal vision. Without further ado, I'll be moving on to the next slide, which will be talking about some of my introduction and a little bit about what I'll be talking about. And so, moving on. So, for my introduction, I'll be talking about my core vision, my vision's values, purpose, my bang, the innovation, and move on to the conclusion. So what are my visions? My vision is actually start a green design construction company back home where I'm from. I'm Nigerian for many of you who wouldn't know, and my goal is to be able to design and construct small and affordable houses for young couples who are starting their new families and for elderly families as well, because obviously green design or sustainable buildings will be able to save them a lot of cost and less maintenance too. So that's my goal, to be able to implement that environmentally friendly construction practices in some part of the country and then see how that will work out moving on. So what are my what are my values and my purpose? My value is to be able to implement a healthy lifestyle for the populace, to be able to increase that awareness, to challenge the current processes that we have and practices that we have, and make a difference in the life of so many people who and individuals who are, yeah, willing to kind of see a different aspect of construction practices. One thing many people don't know about Nigeria is that Nigeria has a very low life expectancy. The life expectancy in Nigeria is about between the age of 60 and 70, and so being able to implement these practices will be able to, you know, help families grow older, live healthier, and yeah, just make a difference in the lives of people in that way. So these are my values and some of the purpose and the reason why I would love to be involved with regards to like the green design and sustainable construction practices. Moving on, for my bank, some people will be asking the question, where is Nigeria? Well, I can offer free geography lessons if interested. Nigeria is one of the most populous countries in Africa, and it is actually located in the western part of Africa, just above the equator. From this map, you can obviously, if you Google say Africa, you'll be able to identify exactly where Nigeria is. But for my visions and for this presentation, I my plan is to be able to put this practice into 5 different states, depending on how our success is from its inception. I plan on starting back in my hometown of Kaduna State, which is in the northern part of Nigeria, and then see how the development works over the next couple of years when I eventually go back. And I do plan on going back hopefully within the next 3 or 4 years, and then see how things kind of wrap around then when I actually go back. So that is my plan, to be able to implement this practice in 5 different states after seeing the results of what we put in place from the start. What technology or what innovation will we be implementing in this project? Well, moving on to the next slides, I'll be talking about a few technological practices that I plan on implementing. And so moving forward, with technology, my plan is to be able to implement and kind of see how prefabrication goes with regards to like the construction practices, to be able to construct offsite and then transport the building materials on site and just install them. This will save a lot of money to individuals, especially young couples who are just starting new homes, and also with regards to the construction practices, based on the current construction practices, to kind of develop and see how planning, budgeting, scheduling will help customers and prospective home buyers and home builders to kind of see how much buildings cost currently and how much of a difference and how much it will save them on the long run, initiating and participating in taking the initiative to build green and sustainable houses. And so this actually leads me to the end of my presentation. Here's my conclusion. And just to wrap up, my goal and my vision is to be able to build green, sustainable houses which are affordable to young and older families, and also implement and encourage that healthy lifestyle and healthy, sustainable practices back in Nigeria by implementing prefabrication and also the use of modern construction practices to be able to bring all these developments to succeed. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you guys did enjoy my presentation. Looking forward to answering any of your questions if you have any. Thank you very much.